I have my own hotline for reporting illegal immigrants, and people call it thinking that it's legitimate. I talked to a kindergarten teacher that wants to deport the parents of a kindergartner at her school. And it looks like they have a child who was born in New York, which makes them an American citizen.
Yeah.
So we're looking to deport the parents and leave the child.
Right. Like I said, I don't know if they're here illegally. I just think it's odd, It's very odd.
What did you say was odd?
It's just odd for them to even be here. Like, I'm a teacher at a school. Okay, I know schools. I know the whole law about schools. I mean, they seem like nice people or whatever, but I looked them up in our files, and I was like, oh, she was born in Honduras, and he's born in El Salvador. So right there, it's like, okay, maybe I'm on the right path. They drop off their kid every day.
So their kid is their kid a student at your school?
Yes. Yes.
One of your
kindergarten.
Okay, so now you want to get his parents deported?
Well, I'm just saying that if they're taking up resources from our county,
okay.
I'm not into illegal people being here.
I mean, if the son's in kindergarten, what, is 6 or 7,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's probably like 5 or 6.
And they was born in New York, so that means, assumingly they've been in America for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go ahead and just remove them.
Are you like questioning that, or what do you know?
Yeah. Sorry, no, I'm just writing this down for my own personal notes, and my supervisor teaches at school, wants kindergarten child's parents deported.
You make it sound terrible. You make it sound like it's terrible, but...
Oh, well, I'm just writing down what you're telling me.
Okay. Well, yeah, okay.
Sounds terrible. Let's see, I can write that down too, I guess. And that's Hispanic in an area where you wouldn't normally see Hispanics. Okay.
Right. Like people that are born in another country.
Yeah. Because you normally see those people where?
Like in the cities.
Got it. Okay. Hispanics out of place, now in country, not where they belong in city. So we were able to confirm that they are documented citizens along with their child.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it's good because we don't have to deport a 6-year-old. And I mean, that little fella could have been a threat to our national security.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Say again?
Why do you talk to me like this?
I'm sorry, what are you referring to?
Like you're like sarcastic.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just thought that maybe you'd be okay and just happy that the people that you reported were actually here legally and that they belong. Just like you and me.
Could I talk to your supervisor? You said you had a supervisor.
Yeah, I just thought you were going to be happy.
Yeah, I am happy, but I'm not happy with your attitude. You just said to me, the 6-year-old won't be a threat to national security.
Yeah.
That's sarcastic.
I would think that the people that were deporting, especially 6-year-olds, that there would be a good reason for it.
I was talking about the people who I thought they're illegal because they were born in a different country. I can't help that they have a 6-year-old. That's on them. You
know what we'll do? I'll get in touch with the supervisor. I send him a text. When he gets back to me, I'll see if he can follow up with you and this.
And what is his name?
His name is Brian. But yeah, thought you'd be happy to know that they're documented, but we'll have the follow-up.
I am happy. I'm super happy. Super happy. I'm glad. That's wonderful.
Well, it's good. The 6-year-old can stay in the school, and I know it's tough looking at him, and but yeah, we'll get on my supervisor. Just he can give you a call back in a little bit. My understudy here said you were having some issues with him about some out of place Hispanics.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
You sound exactly like Greg. Okay. I just didn't like his attitude.
I really do apologize for that. Looks like Brian said we did confirm the document status of these individuals, and we're happy we were able to do that for you despite the sarcasm and the things that you're complaining about.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that they're fine folks and belong here and all that good stuff. But he was criticizing me because there was a 6-year-old boy involved. You know what I mean? But he's acting like I'm this terrible person because I'm going to deport a 6-year-old. And in fact, he goes today, because a 6-year-old would be a threat to national security.
I had 2 individuals contact me. One of them that wanted every 7-Eleven store investigated, and another that wanted to deport his ex-wife.
What we could do is even sending a letter will suffice first that immigrants might be hired. So,
Yeah, absolutely. I do have a contact for the representatives at 7-Eleven. And I can absolutely have a letter submitted by the end of the day today, if not tomorrow. I'll send you over the letter that we submitted, and we'll go over it for our reports. Does that sound good?
Yep. And another thing with regard to 7-Eleven, they also know it. 7-Eleven, franchisor also knows it, that it is happening.
Yeah.
Because I know, why? Because they have the camera system. They are watching it.
They can see from the cameras. When they look in the cameras, they can tell by looking at the person working behind the counter that this is an illegal immigrant.
Yeah. Brother Rob, how are you?
Hi, how are you? We reached out to 7-Eleven corporate, sent them a memo. They sent their reply back. Were you able to see that?
Yeah, I saw that. You said that don't stop hiring. They said no.
Yeah, they just said no. Just no.
No means that they won't stop, or it means that they don't have one.
I think it means they're not gonna listen to us.
Yeah, see, rather they should have written in a way that we appreciate your concern.
No, they don't seem concerned at all. As a matter of fact, I did just get send me another letter. I can share this with you.
We are not concerned at all.
Wow.
Yeah, we are not concerned at all.
That's what we were just talking about.
What is that?
It's almost like they're listening to our conversation.
No, we are not concerned at all. What does that mean?
It says exactly what you were saying. They don't seem concerned, and
anybody in his right mind will not send this kind of communication.
It seems like they've lost their minds.
Yeah, they seem like that. They don't care.
They sent me something else.
They are just sending now, replying to you now, or what?
Yeah, they just now sent another one. Did you get that?
It says we have lost our minds.
Oh, wow, yeah. The 7-Eleven has lost their minds.
I got a number from Bill. It's for my wife.
Okay.
So my wife came here. She came here on spouse visa. I got issues with her, and she left me. She filed a divorce, and I wanted to know if you can help me to file that fraud.
You want to get your wife deported?
I don't know if that could be possible or not.
So if it is possible, would you like us to go ahead and deport her?
Yes.
Let's say we do get her deported. Do you have a replacement wife in line?
I don't. I will get married again, but not anytime soon.
Do you want us to wait till you have a new wife in line?
No, the thing is, if I wait for a new wife to get in line, I can't get a new wife in the line. When she left me for 1 month, I already sent it to immigration. I sent an email to immigration office. I don't think we are happy with each other. You just want to use me.
And so now she's actually left you, and so now you're seeking a revenge deportation of her.
Yeah, she filed a restraining order against me after leaving my house. I do not have lawyer at this time, but I just had a Bill. Bill, he's the one who's helping with typing and doing paperwork together. And now I had a restraining order on me, and also she put a divorce. Next week she hired a lawyer and she put a divorce. Now divorce is done.
So she did complete the divorce?
She did complete the divorce, yes. I have a divorce certificate already from the court, and judge stamped it already.
And so you would like to, in return to her, complete the deport of her?
Yes.
Well, things are good. We talked to Singh.
Okay, yeah, he called me, he's a good guy. He was talking something I didn't understand. I said, man, regarding that, perhaps he can talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good guy other than wanting to get his ex-wife deported. And
not deported, he just wanted, I think.
No, yeah, he definitely said he wants to get her deported.
Because,
so when he said that, here's how I reacted. I kind of laughed, and here's what. Does that sound familiar?
Let's leave that, Okay, then what happened? That's not good.
Yeah. No, that was you. That was your laugh.
Okay. Yeah, if in any way I could help, let me know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. You already had us contact all the 7-Elevens, and that was a big job for us. Yeah, just got off the phone with Bill, and he said to say hello.
Oh, good. Hi.
Yeah. So do you guys know each other personally?
Yeah.
Okay. So you never try to like deport each other though, right?
No.
Okay. Just ex-wives.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to see if we can go ahead and deport her, but just got to check into a few things first. Go ahead and don't contact her, and don't say anything to her. Don't report her to any other agencies, and we'll take it from here. You'll hear back from us in 6 to 12 months.
Okay.
Worst comes to worst, 6 to 12 years, but we'll just go from there. Sound good?
6 to 12 months or 6 to 12 years?
It depends. Leaning towards years, could be months as well.
Okay. Is it gonna cost me, or it's just covered by the government?
Yeah, I would save up a little bit of money just in case we do end up deporting, because yeah, we will need some gas money from you.
Like how much? Like we are.
Let's see. Round trip, I'd say $600 to $1,200, something in that range. You just need to let that process happen without interfering. So we're just gonna have to ask that you make zero contact, and don't even let her know that you called us. Any of that, and we'll take it from there.
Okay.
But yeah, if we do end up deporting, we will need $600 to $1,200 from you.
6 to 1200 if you guys deport her, right?
Yeah, just for gas
If
money.
everything went.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And that's only if she get deported, and it could take 6 to 12 months, right?
Or years.
Or years.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad.
One person wanted me to look into an employee working at the grocery store Publix.
It was a young Spanish woman who couldn't speak English, but she somehow understood when I was looking for cold water. She was able to walk me and point me in the right direction, but couldn't communicate with me in English.
Okay, and so now you want us to go ahead and remove her from the country.
Well, if this is something you're doing, what's your goal here? What was the intent? What was the whole point of the reporting?
Okay.
Fact check. Do you work for the government, Brian?
I am in affiliation in a non-affiliated way with the government. We do work coherently and cohesively with the ISIS.
The 3 customers in front of my husband and I were like number 4 in line at the checkout. Mm-hmm. The 3 customers in front of us also did not speak English.
Gotcha.
So it's a community. It's an entire community.
She helped you find the water. Then she takes you to the cashier. It was at that point when you made the connection that multiple Publix employees.
I asked her in English. Can you show me where you've got your cold bottled water? Mm-hmm. She couldn't communicate with me.
And then she did help you find the water?
Right. She walked me right to it.
And so despite her ability to help you find the water, you feel like she should be put in a van and driven across the border.
No, that's not. No, that's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's worth an interest. It's worth a peek.
Gotcha. Okay. But if we were to take a peek and find out, yeah, she actually isn't in the country legally, then it would be worth putting her in that van and driving her over the border.
Well, I mean, and a lot of them will tell you that they've been here for years. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason, they still can't speak English. So there's no assimilation. You know what I mean? I'm not asking you to go, guns blazing. What I'm saying is there of the only 2 employees that we encountered, neither one of them could speak English at an American grocery store. So you can do with the information what you choose, but that's all I'm saying. It's worth looking into, is what I think.
Our representative did meet with the store managers just recently. They were able to conclude that they are documented citizens, every employee at that particular Publix. My supervisor also wanted me to reach out because we record all of our calls for quality assurance, and he was listening to the last call, and there was some unprofessionalism on my end that I apologize for. So he just wanted to reach out and see if you'd be interested in a free year of Duolingo on us.
No. And to be honest with you, there were some words spoken that really kind of put me on edge. It seemed as though it was, somewhat of a leading conversation on your end. I wasn't, pushing or forcing for these people to be picked up and removed. I wanted the store investigated.
And so once the investigation was concluded, we determined that they won't be picked up and removed.
Okay, and then, I'm sorry, Brian, what was your last name?
Robinson. And just on my end, I have to say this, but Duolingo is a language learning platform and app that helps people learn new languages through interactive lessons. It's designed to make learning feel like a game, using points, streaks, and levels to keep users motivated.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it. I'll take a pass, but thank you.
Duolingo's free bite-sized lessons feel more like a game than a textbook, and that's by design. Learning is I just got to get through this, sorry. Learning is easier when you're having fun.
Okay.
But Duolingo isn't just a game. It's based on a methodology proven to foster long-term retention and a curriculum aligned to an international standard.
Okay. I didn't realize this call was going to become a sales pitch.
Let's explore how language learning happens with Duolingo.
Okay.
So
Who's your supervisor, Brian?
I just have 2 more paragraphs. Language.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Language is ultimately a communication tool. Duolingo takes a functional approach by focusing on what learners actually want to do with a language. Lessons focus on a real-life goal. For instance, ordering at a restaurant. So for your case, talking to the workers at Publix. Learners develop the vocabulary and grammar needed to achieve that goal through lots of varied practice in reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Duolingo, no hidden fees, no premium content, just free learning.
Okay. And what was your supervisor's name?
His name was Brian as well.
Brian, and what's his last name?
Robinson.
Okay. So you don't have a supervisor, is that what you're telling me?
I do. His name is also Brian Robinson.
Okay.
Somebody wanted to report a man that they suspected to be an illegal immigrant that lives in their neighborhood. So I reached out to see if I could help.
There is one person who comes, non-English speaking. He'll come Saturday like a thief in the night at 10:30, 11:30 at night, and then leave Sunday and he's gone.
Okay.
And the light's always on.
They're using electricity in the home.
Yes.
And that is definitely suspicious.
Yes. And the light is always lit in the garage. The light stays on. We cannot see the basement section from our kitchen window.
So just not being able to see what the resident is doing inside their own home, that's what raises the suspicions.
Exactly. He will not speak to us. He ignores us. So when he comes and he sees us, he totally ignores us.
By him, you have a need to feel seen by him.
Yes. Sometimes he will bring packages, and he will leave with different packages.
Do you use Amazon yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you've had different packages as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Once again, he might look at you, says, I don't know what you're doing in your home. She's got different packages. She is actually suspicious.
Well, he actually doesn't see our packages unless he sees them, unless he drives by the front of our home.
So you can actually see more of what he's doing than he can see what you're doing.
We're not nosy. We're not going to go around the property, around the diameter of the place and take a look at what's going on. We have never done that.
You would never. No, you would never do that. You would, however, report them to authorities to do that.
Yes. Why would anyone in Florida buy a property and not live in it? That's suspicious in itself. We heard a very, very loud noise one night. My boyfriend we heard a very loud bang. First thing he thought of was, gee, I hope they're not running a meth lab. So.
Mm-hmm. People owning different homes and not always being in them 24/7, that raises a feeling of suspicion.
It raises suspicion with me. Why would you buy a $230,000 home and not live in it or not rent it out? Now let's be practical about it, because I don't know what this man is doing over there.
That's because you don't.
I'm not going to peek in his windows to see, but
that's good.
I've always been that way. I'll be nice to my neighbors, and that's it.
It really does sound like you definitely mind your own business when you're
Yes.
not
Yes, I
looking at the
I
windows.
prefer it that way. I prefer it that way.
We'd ask if you
Okay.
just don't look, don't bother,
no.
don't do anything. As soon as we gather some more information, it's going to be okay, and just be sure
Well,
not to
sure.
don't even look. Don't even look out the window.
No,
And,
no, certainly won't.
somebody wanted to report a man that they suspected to be an illegal immigrant that lives in their neighborhood. So I reached out to see if I could help.
There is one person who comes, and he's non-English speaking, and he will come possibly. Maybe you'll see him 2 weekends out of the month, and it's not even for a complete weekend. He'll come Saturday like a thief in the night at 10:30, 11:30 at night, and then leave Sunday, and he's gone.
Okay.
It's just very, very suspicious. While he is here, when he pulls into the driveway,
Yeah.
and the light's always on.
They're using electricity in the home,
Yes,
and
yes,
that is definitely suspicious.
yes.
And they're also
Yeah.
using the
The light is-
driveway.
Right, and the light is
Yeah.
always lit in the garage. When he comes, the light stays on. We cannot see the basement section from our kitchen window. We can only see that there's a light lit, and that's the garage window that we can see the light lit.
Yeah.
So
and so just
whatever
not
he's
being
doing- and
being able to see what the resident
Right.
is doing inside their own home, that's what raises the suspicions.
Exactly.
Is he
Packages,
able to see you in your home?
He can't look in our windows. Again.
So he wouldn't
But
know.
he doesn't-
He wouldn't know what you are doing in your home
No,
from
No.
his home, which
no.
could actually make you to him suspicious.
Well, we don't hide from him. Will not speak to us. He ignores us. So when he comes and he sees us, he totally ignores us
Okay.
and goes right inside.
Do you have a need to feel seen?
No, not necessarily.
But by him,
If we
but by
happen to
him,
be-
you have a
if we-
need to feel seen by him, though.
Yes. Sometimes he will bring packages, and he will leave with different packages. He will leave with something else.
Do you use Amazon yourself?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you've had different packages as well. Okay. So he may deem that as, once again, he might look at you, says, I don't know what you're doing in your home. She's got different packages. She is actually suspicious.
Well, he actually doesn't see our packages unless he sees them, unless he drives by the front of our home.
So you can
And
actually
look.
see more of what he's doing than he can see what you're doing.
We're not nosy. We're not going to go around the property, around the circumference or the diameter of the place and take a look at what's going on. We have never done that.
You would no, you would never do that. You would,
No.
however, report them to authorities to do that.
Well, if I feel something is suspicious going on, yes. Why would anyone in Florida buy a property and not live in it? Not rent it out? That's suspicious in itself. We heard a very, very loud noise one night. My boyfriend we heard a very loud bang or smash or, whatever it was that he heard. And he didn't know what that was. First thing he thought of was, gee, I hope they're not running a meth lab. So.
People owning different homes and not always being in them 24/7, that raises a feeling of suspicion.
Well, certainly.
Probably millions of people who own different homes and may not be in them 24/7.
Well, that might be, but it raises suspicion with me. Why would you buy a $230,000 home and not live in it or not rent it out? Now, let's be practical about it. Let's be logical.
I think that's
That
great.
in itself raises suspicion in me because I don't know what this man is doing over there.
That's because you don't.
I'm not going to peek in his windows to see, but
that's good.
I've always been that way. I'll be nice to my neighbors, and that's it. You know?
No, it really does sound like you definitely mind your own business when you're
Yes.
not
Yes,
looking looking at the
I
windows.
prefer it that way. I prefer it that way.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna conduct
Okay.
an investigation. We'd ask if you
Okay.
just don't look, don't bother,
no.
don't do anything. And
No.
as soon as we gather some more information, but I would just want to let you know
Sure.
it's gonna be okay, and just be sure not
sure.
to don't even look. Don't even look out the window.
No,
And,
no, certainly won't.
I have some really great news about the individual that you called about.
Really?
Yeah, I was able to visit with him.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, when I showed up, I actually he was listening to Michael Jackson, the song "Smooth Criminal."
Mm-hmm.
The Smooth Criminal. You aware of that song?
No, I
You've
don't
been
think
hit-
I'm familiar.
Oh, what, you've been struck by a smooth criminal.
Oh, okay.
So anyways, I thought that was funny because you were actually investigating to see whether he is a criminal.
Right. Right.
But what we learned is that the reason he's listening to Michael Jackson is to further learn English. So he is, and we were able to check his documents. He's a
Right.
non-criminal legal citizen, which that was great. We were able to ask some questions about the stuff that he does. I know you had some suspicions there. He does like electricity, so he's a human being.
So that's where that comes from when he requested electricity be whatever.
Yeah, he does like to use electricity, which is it's unique to him as a person. You know, he's a human being, and you know, some human beings like electricity, others don't. But he turns out he's one that does. And he does like to be able to see what he's doing because he does work when he's in the home. He builds school parts for needy children, like rulers, school supplies, protractor, calculators. And so, yeah, I know you did have some suspicions that he was running a meth lab.
That was something that was mentioned by my friend when he thought he heard a loud bang come from next door.
Right. Well, the good news is I could confirm that it's not a meth lab. It's actually a math lab.
A math lab.
Yes. He's building rulers and school supplies for needy children and orphan children, which is great. It's a lot better than a meth lab. I just thought you'd find some relief in that. He is documented, and I think as an American citizen and a person who owns multiple homes in the United States, I think we should give him that right. And so we just like to ask that you just leave him be, and just let him live his life.
We've never bothered him. We've
Okay.
not once bothered him.
Well, that's great.
Not once.
Oh, great.
Not once.
Great.
So I don't like being accused of bothering him.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Oh,
But
no.
I'd like to know what is his residence? Why does he come and go? He hasn't been here for a month.
Yeah,
1
so,
month. And he owns the property.
yes.
That's another concern.
So there are,
Because I think nobody takes us seriously, I tend not to believe anything you're telling me. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't believe it.
So there are millions of people who own multiple homes in the United States, and he does happen to be one of those millions of people.
He's the owner?
Yes.
Then why do you have officially?
Why? Well, I'm not even going to continue the conversation because it's hopeless. It's hopeless. I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and that's all there is to that. Where did you meet with him?
That's not the point. Where the property is listed to an owner in Florida.
Where did you meet with him?
Clearly, yes.
Where?
Florida.
Oh, that's just wonderful. That tells me a whole lot. You've been absolutely no help to me whatsoever. Thanks for calling for nothing. Goodbye. Hello.
Hi there, this is from Illegal Immigrant Report. Just calling to follow up about our conversation last week.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, just for quality assurance purposes, and my bosses have me do this. I just wanted to see if you were able to take a brief survey about your experience with us.
I I don't know if I want to do that.
Okay, so actually that was the first question on the survey was from scale of 0 to 10, how likely you would be to do that.
Not likely.
Okay, so a 0?
Yeah.